Hi, tonight I'm going to do a reading for Aquarius looking for love, who are single, of course. This is going to be from the 15th to the 30th of September 2016. I'm using several decks of cards. They are the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue, the True Love Reading cards by Belinda Grace, the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck, also by Doreen Virtue. And I will get a guidance card by the Angels of Atlantis by Stuart Pearce. And these are the Archangel decks. So what I'll do, I'll just do a bit more of a shuffle and we'll see what we've got. So yes, this is for Aquarians out there who are single, wondering how their love life is going to be going over the next couple of weeks of September 2016. This will do, yeah. And I'll do some from the stick. Alright then, see what we have. Okay, so the first card is children. Your love life is being affected by children. There's the card. Yeah, some of you Aquarians have children that you're raising. You're a single parent or you're separated from an ex. And you might have custody of the children, or at least they're in your care most of the time. So it can be a bit difficult for a few of you to get out and about and meet, a new potential lover. Because, yeah, it can be hard to find babysitting for them, especially if you don't have family members that live close by, that sort of thing. Because babysitting can cost quite a bit of money. So I do feel like some of you, it's just a bit difficult, or you're just very focused on your children yourself, so you really haven't got time to devote to a more personal life of pursuing a new partner at the moment. The second card I've got, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. If you're on any dating sites, do be very careful of who you talk to and meet. Unfortunately, not everyone is truthful on those sites. People can put up a false personage of themselves. So always be careful. When I look at that card, I always think of dating sites quite often. That's what I feel. Same thing if you're out at clubs and stuff like that. Just be careful who you meet. Some people can be really a little bit crazy. Watch getting your drink spiked and stuff like that. So just be careful. Is what I'm getting from the angels is that. yeah, unfortunately, when you put yourself out there as a single person, sometimes you can come across some not very pleasant personalities. So always use your intuition when you meet someone new. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Yeah. It can be a bit of an interesting card, this one. Yeah, some of you might have family conflict with your parents or a parent. Maybe they came between you and an ex-partner. Might have been why your relationship might have ended. Yeah, sometimes parents still like to control their children even when they're married or in a relationship, and it can cause friction within a relationship where a couple can end up separating because they feel like one of the partners can feel like their other half is being too controlled by their parents and stuff like that. So there's definitely some type of conflict around some of yous when it comes to parents. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, I should say. It's a bit hard, it's not here. Try not to not go out. You need to make sure you find the time to socialise, even if it's just with friends. Get a family member to babysit the children, or if you don't have any kids, you need to get out there a little bit more. And it's not all about work, or if you're studying, if you're a uni student, you need to go out and find the time to meet a new romantic interest. I feel some of you, it might have been a little while since you've been in a relationship, so you've probably been giving your heart some time to heal. But don't give up on life is what I'm getting from the angels at the moment. Reparenting yourself. There's that card. Some of you might have a few issues from the past, from when you were growing up. Some unresolved problems with parents and stuff like that, which you might need to look at. What I might do is read a little bit of that card and get more of a clarity on it. Hopefully I can see it in here. It's a little bit dark tonight. Okay, reparenting yourself. Free yourself from the past as you are now able to give and receive love in the present. So, some of the most difficult things to let go of in life are the emotional hurts and disappointments from childhood. As adults, these old wounds can block us and hold us back, or cause us to repeat unhealthy patterns in our relationships. Naturally, we all know that it is impossible to go back and change what happened in the past. Maybe you have tried resolving the issue with the person or people concerned, or maybe you can't aren't even sure what it is that still weighs on your weighs you down. Sorry. Many people assume that childhood wounds only arise after serious mistreatment, such as violence in the home. But the truth is that it often the less dramatic things that leave the greatest impression. Sometimes like a parent being stuck in hospital on your birthday, or a sibling who always did better at school than you. This card has come up for you today because your child aspect needs you to care for and reparent it now, even if you aren't aware of any specific experience or hurt. Your child aspect is saying, I need you. Follow I won't read about the exercise and steps because it goes on a bit. But yeah, so some of you might have issues from your past. You know, like I said, we've got, where was it? This one here. Healing family issues. So you do have, some of you may have some issues from the past in regards to how you're brought up around parents, or it could be around siblings. So maybe it's coming to the surface now, but you're not really sure what's really causing it. Yeah, you might be feeling a bit depressed, but you're not really sure why. It's basically coming out to say there is stuff that maybe you've blocked out from your past in childhood, and it's time to maybe relook at them. And some of you may need to go and see a counsellor and see if you can, you know, overcome and heal from the past. Then we've got the garden. Okay, so the garden is about understanding that you are a beautiful person, that you've got a lot of love to give to people around you, that you need to nurture yourself. You need to spend time healing, paying attention to your health, especially your mental health, but also your body as well, and understand, yeah, that you have a lot to offer to the world and to, you know, your family and friends and stuff like that. So it's not about always giving to everyone else. You need to make sure that your needs are met first. And then we've got the gardener, so that's interesting as well. So the gardener is it's very similar to the garden, but the gardener is about, yeah, making sure that you, how do you put this? You spend the time focusing on yourself, paying attention to your health. Yeah, I mean, it's very similar to the garden, but it's about if you need to change your lifestyle, look at your diet, look at the environment that you live in, make changes if you need to. Your career, your family, friends. The gardeners come out to say that it's time to really focus on your needs as well, and not always on other people. Soulmate relationship. New romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. That's a nice card to come out. So some of you will be meeting a soulmate in the near future, someone that you really click with, get on with. Yeah, very compatible. You'll feel like you've known them, yeah, a lot longer than you have. And they will be an important person in your life. A new dawn. The worst is now behind you and positive new experiences are on the horizon. So there is going to be quite a bit of a change in your life in a more positive way. I feel like a few of you Aquarians might be going through a lot of cleansing at the moment, letting go of old emotional baggage from your past, especially from childhood, or I don't know, university. Yeah, I just feel like it's got to be a lot more productive and fulfilling in your future. That you're going to have a more positive attitude to life. So if you've been feeling down over the last few months, there is going to be a change in your psychic, spiritual growth. Dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. So this card has come out today to just say that, dream big. Time to really focus on what goals you'd like to manifest in your life. Yeah, where you would like yourself to go in the future. What type of person also you would like to find, who's someone who would be more compatible with, that sort of thing. But I also feel like it's around career too and stuff like that. So, the universe has come out to say that it's time to really focus on your desires and, dream big to make them happen. Alright, I will do a card or two from the archangels as something extra. I'll do a couple. Alright, the first one is from Archangel Raphael and it is Earth Force. And I will read about Earth Force, but I do feel like it's about grounding yourself emotionally, to make sure that you eat well too, and make sure you drink plenty of water and stuff like that. Watch substances you take into your body, things like that as well. But I will read a little bit more about that card. Oh, here we are, right on Earth Force. Raphael lovingly suggests that you are in need of grounding. Here he reminds you of the beautiful energies that course through centers like the Gustbury Tua, the heart chakra of the world. If you have been moving too fast physically or emotionally as a consequence of stress, take a moment to breathe and find stillness and to connect with Mother Earth. Gaia is always present to hold you and help you. And just like unconditional motherly love, she gives account of who you truly are in all of your beauty and purity. Let Gaia hold the stress for you and all will be well. Chant Ha 3 times to open your connection with the earth element within. Yes, so it's time to release your stress. So do some meditation if you're into that, or just try and get more rest if you can. You know, if you need to go and see a counsellor to help you through any emotional stuff you may have gone through in your past. But it's time to try and, relax as much as possible and free yourself from past emotional trauma. And then we've got Archangel Metatron, Wisdom. This is a really nice card to get at the end of this reading. I do feel like you will learn a lot of wisdom through any hurdles that you've had in your life, especially in childhood stuff. It can be very traumatic if we are victims when we're children, because it's completely out of our hands. But it's not so much the experience that you have, it's how you walk away afterwards and how you react after that experience, and you know what you take away from it, so that it doesn't leave you feeling like a victim for the rest of your life. So a lot of you will learn a lot of wisdom over the years, and it can be rather difficult going through stuff at the time, but we do come to a crossroads in our life when trauma happens to us. We can beat ourselves up about it emotionally and feel like a victim for the rest of our life, or we can see it as part of our past, where we just say, well, you know, that did happen, it wasn't very nice, but it's now time to get on with my life. I now have my life in my hands, and I'm going to make the best of it. So, yeah, I feel a few of you will gain a lot of wisdom over time because of, difficulties from the past. Alright, well that was a reading for singles. It was supposed to be more of a love reading, but I feel like a few of you at the moment got a few emotional hurdles that you're going through, and you're having to still overcome them. So it's a time of nurturing yourself with the garden, and paying any attention to anything that you need to fix with the gardener. Reparenting yourself, so looking back over childhood stuff. You may need to see a counsellor, or at least talk to a good friend or someone who can, you know, show that compassion and help you. Watch it when you go out. Pay attention to any red flags. Yes, people aren't always who they say they are. You definitely do have a lot of love to give to someone with the romantic feelings card coming out. So, don't think that you're not worthy of love, because you are. And there should be a soulmate coming in for a few of you in the next few weeks or months. So, but you do have to, spend some time socialising and meeting new people. Alright, well, there you go. I will see you guys in, what are we thinking now? October. Nearly said August, no. October for another singles reading. Okay, night-night.